What you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management. Now, as you guys know, I am an entrepreneur. I have my smartwatch company. I design websites. I sell products online. I do a lot of different things. But of course, I'm not the only one who does this. There are many people in this day and age who are entrepreneurs. Added to that, there are those who want to become entrepreneurs. There are those who were once entrepreneurs. There are many people who have vast experience in this field. So today I thought I'd tell you guys from my experience and what I've seen, what I've heard, what I've studied, the biggest entrepreneurial mistakes that you can make. Personally, I feel like people who watch this channel, it will benefit you. Because, a lot of you guys are new to the business game. A lot of you would like to get into the business space. A lot of you ask me questions about business in my DMs, in the comments. So I thought it's good to touch on these kind of mistakes. Hopefully you guys can benefit from these and of course, become great entrepreneurs. But before we get into those mistakes today, I want to make sure to tell you guys, make sure you guys are liking the videos, make sure you guys are subscribing if you're new, commenting on the videos, and of course, giving me feedback. This is to ensure that I can see what you guys like to read, like to watch, like to listen to, and of course, I can make better videos for you guys. But anyway, to get into this video today. So the first biggest entrepreneurial mistake I would say, treating it like a hobby. Now, that means from what I've seen, from what I've experienced, from what others have told me, all sorts of things. There are too many people who treat entrepreneurship like a hobby. That means using 20 hours a week to work on your whatever it may be, side hustle, product, whatever it may be. Instead, you're supposed to be using 60 hours, 70 hours, 80 hours. Add to that, those 20 hours you use, you're designing a website, you're finding a name for your product. You're not really doing the things which are going to get you far. You're not really advertising, you're not really building a social media following. If you treat your entrepreneurial journey like a hobby, unfortunately, it's going to get paid like a hobby. You're going to get paid like it's a hobby. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, that's not a good thing. Instead of getting $5,000 extra a year, you're only going to get $500 extra a year. You might think, at least I made money. No. If you want to build it up so that it's long-lasting, so it becomes a seven-figure brand within 10 years, don't treat it like a hobby. Treat it like a job. Treat it like something which is your dream, your passion. So instead of working 20 hours a week, work that 80 hours a week. Because in the future, eventually it's going to pay off. I see way too many people thinking they're an entrepreneur. Yeah, it's time to make money. I've started my business. Yeah, I've got my clothing brand. I'm going to, take a couple of pictures. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to, post on Snapchat, show off. That's not entrepreneurial life. That's a mistake. That's a huge mistake. Don't treat it like a hobby. If you want to get paid like you deserve to get paid, put in the work. And trust me, the pay will come. 2, not understanding the world is not perfect. People become an entrepreneur, they try something for 6 months and they fail. They decide to quit. Do not quit. The entrepreneurial journey has a lot of unprecedented obstacles, has a lot of unexpected, events, has a lot of all sorts of stuff which will go wrong. Don't quit after your first failure. Let me tell you about business. Business comes with unprecedented failure. You're going to fail so many times, you're going to feel fed up, you're going to feel sick of the journey, you're going to feel unhappy. Don't quit, especially not after your first failure. What really amazes me is those people who quit after 6 months of business because they haven't made $1 million yet, or they haven't even made, let's say, a dime. I understand that can be frustrating, that can be demotivating. But you took 4 years to get your university degree. You took 5 years to get your university degree. You waited 6 years for a raise at work. What makes you think that you can just go and do business for 6 months or a year and start getting paid unbelievably? Business is always going to come with unprecedented problems and obstacles. So you need to harden up. You need to get your mindset right, your mentality right. Please do not quit just because you failed a few times. Trust me, when it comes to my watches, I didn't make as much as I wanted to in 2019. Doesn't matter. Maybe by 2029, I will be making as much as I want to. Just because I didn't make it as much as I wanted to, I made sales, I made more than many other people, but just because I didn't make as much as I wanted to, didn't mean I gave up, didn't mean I quit. So make sure you guys understand that you're gonna come across a lot of problems in this business journey. Being an entrepreneur is not only making money, it is suffering the pain. With more money comes, more problems will come. If you want to start touching, stuff like this on a regular basis every single day, make sure you put in the work which actually gives you the money you deserve. Make sure you're not scared to fail. Make sure your failure doesn't knock you off your horse. Don't let failure take you off the path. Harden up. 3, getting rich quick. So this kind of falls off point number 2. People think that because they didn't get rich in a year or 2 years, they're never going to get rich. They thought that once they started the entrepreneurial journey, they were going to get rich, they're going to make money, they're going to, live the financial free life they've always dreamed of. They're going to go to Bahamas, they're going to go to Cayman Islands, they're going to go to, Bali, they're going to do all sorts of things. Entrepreneurial life doesn't work like that. It is not a get rich quick scheme. It doesn't mean because you started today, you put entrepreneur in your Instagram bio tomorrow, that by 2 weeks from now, you're going to be the next big thing. You're going to be next, entrepreneur who did this, who started from nothing, became, a millionaire in 3 weeks. No. There is no way to get rich quick unless you started a business in the .com bubble. But apart from that, there's no way to get rich quick. So that means in this day and age, in 2020, you're not getting rich quick. So if you want to start being an entrepreneur just to get rich quick, don't even do it. Don't even make that mistake. Because it's a huge mistake so many entrepreneurs make, so many failed entrepreneurs make. And trust me, you are not going to get rich quick by just starting to become an entrepreneur. Again, when it comes to businesses take years, even sometimes decades to create. But the best businesses start off small, they make steady progress, and they eventually become great. That is all a part of the process. So I want to tell you today, trust the process. Everybody has, dreams of becoming successful. I understand that. I have those same dreams. You're not going to get rich quick. You're not going to get, make money, make millions in a day. You're not going to do all those kind of things when you're just starting out. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you are. The world is not going to be perfect. You're not going to get rich quick, like I said. And, the money is not going to come as quick as you want. If you treat it like a hobby, you're not going to succeed. So those 3 points, I hope you understand those. Now, it brings me on to the 4th point, not providing enough value. I see so many entrepreneurs do this. They want to make money, so they just, do something and then hope money comes in. They start, let's say, a watch brand. Just throw some watches out, don't really check if they work well, don't really check, what's going on with them, don't really, build any real value around their brand. You might get a few sales today, you might get a few sales this month. I can assure you, I can guarantee you, 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, you're not getting any sales, you're not making any money. You don't treat your customers right, you don't provide value, you don't care about your customers, you don't, build an actual structure around your brand. You're not going to make money, you're not going to succeed in the entrepreneurial game. You're not going to be there for long enough. Everyone wants to make money. I understand that. Everyone wants to be an entrepreneur these days. I understand that. But if you're not providing value, guess what? Long term, you're going to fail. You're not going to succeed. You're not going to last. Think about every single company you've ever bought something from. They provided you enough value and they've done it over a long-term period. If they haven't, what's happened? Do you go back then and continue to buy? No, you don't. You stop buying from them. That means they're not making enough money. They're not making any more money from you. So, my point here being, if you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to be in it for the long run, make sure you provide value. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I've seen, and I really want you guys to make sure you understand that. Whenever there's been feedback to me with my smartwatch company or my websites or my ebooks, I've used that to make the next one better, to release the next one and elevate my game. There's no point just ignoring customer feedback, ignoring people's responses and hoping you can just get away with just making money off people just like that. Once your customers start to come back to you constantly, then you're doing the right thing. Then you're in the game for the long run. I can tell you from my personal experience, when I was coaching, one-on-one coaching, my first couple of clients I had gave me feedback, to help me. I didn't really use it. I was just interested in getting the money, getting the $40 per session. Guess what? Those customers eventually never came back. On the other hand, when I realized that, I was in a bad state and that I should really take these things into consideration, I went out, I bought the equipment I needed, I provided the actual value, I gave, discounts. I did things which, would help me build my network. And that's when I was succeeding the most. So if you guys don't use those 4 tips, those 4 mistakes, and you're going to benefit from them, unfortunately, you're not going to last in this entrepreneurial game. Like I said, this will come eventually. But first, provide value. First, understand that you're not going to succeed straight away. First, don't let failure put you off. First, understand the world is not perfect. First, do not treat it like a hobby. So I hope you guys enjoyed those 4 different mistakes that entrepreneurs make. Please let me know in the comments if you guys enjoy these kind of videos. What else you guys want to see? And as always, like I said, make sure you guys are leaving likes, subscribing, sharing with your friends, all the good stuff. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys take these tips into consideration and help yourself better your lives. But I've got money making, you got money making. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.